Hi guys, good morning. Tiffany 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs for the Bleeds, Florida. I wanted to jump on and give you guys an update on Chewy. I know you guys were asking. We hadn't really had a whole lot to update. We still are kind of up in the air, but I still know that you guys are very invested in him, as we all are. So I just spoke with Dr. Woolery and Dr. Cannon here at Blue Pearl, where Chewy has been since Saturday night. Saturday at the rescue house was a little bit difficult to get Chewy to eat. He didn't really want to eat Friday night when we got back from the cardiologist, and then Saturday was kind of a struggle. I was trying everything under the sun to get him to eat. Went to Publix, bought a whole bunch of different things, 3 different kinds of dog foods, cottage cheese, cream cheese, baby food, you name it, I bought it to try to get him to eat something so that he would take his medications. By Saturday night, I was not comfortable leaving him alone. I was not comfortable with the fact that he had not eaten and therefore hadn't gotten his medications. So I brought him to Blue Pearl Saturday night around 8 o'clock, was here until almost midnight Saturday night. And they admitted him. He ate a tiny bit Saturday night for them. He didn't want to eat yesterday morning. They gave him an appetite stimulant. I was in contact with Dr. Woolery all day yesterday. Finally, in the afternoon, around 2 o'clock, I think it was, she texted me that they got him to eat something. The kind of plan going forward was to get a CT scan of Chewy and put an E-tube in. He can't have an NG tube, obviously, because of his sinuses. So the normal, like, feeding tube they do up the nose is not something that we can do with him. So we were all kind of panicking on what we were going to do to get calories into him. Because obviously he wouldn't be able to undergo such a lengthy dental surgery if he wasn't eating. So Dr. Woolery and Dr. Cannon were kind of powwowing this morning. Dr. Cannon texted the dental surgeon on the West Coast. She said he reached out to her yesterday. She just texted him while I was in there with her, saying, can we get on the phone this morning and have like a detailed conversation? So they're going to have like a powwow about what is the best thing to do going forward. If they do the CT scan here or if it's done there at his office. Hopefully they can get him in as an emergency case over there, so we can get him in sooner rather than later. We may, if he wants to do the CT scan himself, we may still do the E-tube here today. Which is just a 15-minute procedure. It is done under anesthesia, but it's a 15-minute procedure where they put a tube in his neck, which he may have to have anyway after the dental surgery, because I don't think he'll be able to eat regularly once he has that surgery. So they may put it in today, just so that it's there, so that we don't have to stress and worry about him getting his calories. If he does eat normally for us, great. The tube won't interfere with that. But if for some reason we can't get him to eat, we can't get him to eat enough food or enough calories, we'll have the tube as a backup where we can get the nutrients through the tube into his stomach, into his system, so that we know he is strong enough to undergo surgery. We are hoping that this can get done as soon as possible, as far as like all the doctors getting on the same page and us getting him there and him being stable and ready to go and able to have all of this done. But he has been here since Saturday night. We're now at Monday morning. He is going to stay here. As I said, I think we are going to do the E-tube today as a precaution. Okay. So that we don't have to stress about him having the amount of calories in his system that he needs to be strong enough for this surgery. Everybody here loves him, just is in love with him. He is the sweetest boy. Okay. Okay. He is on hydrocodone for the cough, which makes him a little bit... It's frozen? Oh no, it's not frozen on my end. I got you, baby. Come here. I got you. Okay? Bless you. God bless you. God bless you. You want to go this way? Go this way? Okay, it's not frozen. Okay. Thank you, guys. I hope you heard everything I was saying. So, as I said, Dr. Cannon, Dr. Woolery are on his case. They are going to speak with Dr. Wade Greenrich, who is the dental surgeon in Estero, Florida. They're hoping to all get on the phone together this morning and really have a discussion about everything that's going on with Chewy, when he can possibly get Chewy in, hopefully as an emergency, sooner rather than later. Hey, baby boy. And like I said, we may do the CT scan here. He may want to wait until he's there. We may do the feeding tube today, just so that we have that in place, which both Cannon and Woolery said that the dentist would probably want anyway, because he's not going to be able to actually eat normally after the surgery, so he'd have to have the tube. And if he's able to eat normally until surgery, that's great, but we still have the tube for backup if, God forbid, he gets picky and doesn't want to eat. We'll still be able to get the calories in him so that he is strong enough to undergo surgery. As you can imagine, this is very hard on the heart. It is very stressful. It has been very stressful, taking care of him and making sure that he's getting all of his medications and his eye meds, and going back and forth to the cardiologist and back and forth to this hospital. And it's been very stressful and very hard on the heart, and very hard on the pocketbook. Thousands and thousands of dollars every time he's in the surgery, $900 for the cardiologist. Every time he's in the hospital, $900 for the cardiologist appointment. He still has to have the surgery appointment. Bless you. He's been here getting round-the-clock care since Saturday night. Now he might have the CT, the feeding tube, surgery. It's a lot of money. So I do have the donate button on this video, as well as all of the links, the PayPal, the Venmo, the Cash App. If you would like to donate, please, for Chewy, to make sure that he gets everything that he needs, everything that he deserves. He is the sweetest, sweetest little boy who has got me so wrapped around his little paw, and I'm so, so worried about him. So worried about him. So if you can make a donation, we would be so, so grateful. He's not giving up the fight, so we're not giving up the fight. He deserves this. He deserves to live a happy, happy life. He's only 6 years old, and he's already endured so much. I love you. I'm going to sign off now and get him back in the hospital. I just came out to the car with him just to be able to do the video. It is very, very busy in there today. The lobby is full. In the back in the hospital is filled with patients, because I was back there with him and then speaking to Dr. Woolery and Dr. Cannon. So it is very, very busy in there. So I wanted to come out in the car where it was quiet and be able to do this video and update you guys and get a little snuggle time with him. So once we know anything more, once all the doctors have spoken and we have a plan in place, then we will let you know. I know you guys were all wondering about him, so I wanted to keep you guys posted. We're as transparent as we can be, and we guys keep you updated as much as we can along the way. So I wanted to do this quick update for you guys. We will update more as we know more, but if you can please make a donation, be so grateful, and please keep this little guy in your thoughts and your prayers. This is Tiffany with Chewy at Blue Pearl, 100 plus abandoned dogs, Everglades, Florida.